Some famous people who break the law are given light sentences for infractions like DUIs or financial crimes. People who serve their time and express regret are frequently pardoned by society. However, some celebrities commit much more serious crimes, leading to lengthy prison terms. They engage in sex crimes, drug trafficking, and even murder. As we begin our countdown, I extend a warm invitation to our new viewers. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, we'd love to have you as part of our community. Thank you in advance for your support. Number 8. Suge Knight. A famous hip-hop figure who ran Ethra Records, had a serious fight with a man named C.L.E. Bone Sloan in 2015. Things got so bad that Knight hit Sloan with his car and accidentally ran over and killed Terry Carter. Initially, Knight claimed self-defense, stating that he was being pursued by two armed individuals. In a plea deal 3 years later, Knight was given a total of 28 years in prison after agreeing to a 22-year sentence for voluntary manslaughter and a 6-year sentence for a third strike violation. His parole eligibility date is 2037, and he has been detained at the Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility in San Diego County, California, since 2018. Shortly after his imprisonment, Knight alleged that Dr. Dre was involved in a murder-for-hire plot against him, asserting the existence of evidence linking Dre to a plan aimed at eliminating him. Number 7. Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein is in prison because of accusations from just two people, Miriam Haley and Jessica Mann, despite reports that more than 87 women spoke out about the sexual abuse they suffered at his hands over the years. Weinstein got arrested in New York in 2018 and faced charges of rape, criminal sex acts, sexual abuse, and sexual misconduct. Weinstein had to post a $1 million bail before his trial, and later he was charged with felony sexual acts, first and third-degree rape, and other serious sex offenses. Throughout, Weinstein denied the allegations, saying the women were willing participants in his sexual activities. Mr. Weinstein unequivocally denies any allegations of non-consensual sex. In 2020, he was found guilty of a criminal sexual act against Haley and third-degree rape. However, he was found not guilty of predatory sexual assault and first-degree rape against Mann. Weinstein received a 23-year prison sentence and is never a registered sex offender. Number 6. Jared Fogle. Jared Fogle is most likely a name you recognize from the Subway sandwich commercials. He weighed more than 400 pounds when he was just 20 years old. In 1998, he made the decision to transform his life by starting to work out and eating 2 sandwiches from Subway every day. In less than a year, he lost more than half of his body weight. He next appeared in an article for Men's Health and quickly jumped to the position of spokesperson for Subway, making his debut in the company's first commercial in 2000. He admitted to receiving child pornography and having sex with children as part of a plea agreement with the law in 2015, according to NPR. He owned 400 illegal pornographic videos and engaged in interstate travel for sex. Even worse, according to the prosecution in the case against him, a lot of the videos were sent to him by the head of his charity. Fogle was given a prison term of more than 15 years, and he won't be able to apply for parole until he has served at least 13 of those years. Fogle was reportedly also ordered to pay $1.4 million in restitution to the 14 minors he assaulted. Number 5. Michael JACE. Michael JACE, known for his role in the TV series The Shield, committed a tragic act in 2014 when he shot his wife in front of their 2 children at their Los Angeles home. He received a 40-year prison sentence for this murder, as reported by CNN. The motive behind this terrible act seemed to be jealousy. His wife, April JACE, had expressed her desire for a divorce, and the 53-year-old actor believed she was involved with another man. On May 19, 2014, when April returned home, Michael shot her multiple times while their 2 sons, aged 8 and 5, witnessed the horrifying incident. He dialed 911 and contacted his father-in-law, confessing to the crime. Michael's acting career spanned 2 decades, and he also appeared in the series Southland. Additionally, he portrayed basketball legend Michael Jordan in the made-for-TV movie Michael Jordan, An American Hero. Number 4. R. Kelly. In July 2019, singer R. Kelly was arrested by federal authorities in Chicago. He and his associates were accused of recruiting young girls for sexual encounters, isolating them from their families, and controlling them. Indictments were filed in both New York City and Chicago, alleging witness tampering and child pornography-related charges. Police trials in New York were delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. While awaiting trial in a Chicago federal jail, he was assaulted by a gang member in August 2020, resulting in a serious concussion. In June 2022, Kelly received a 30-year prison sentence for sex trafficking, and in September, he was found guilty of producing child pornography. Number 3. Oscar Pistorius. Olympic and Paralympic athlete Oscar Pistorius shot and killed his girlfriend Reva's teen camp on Valentine's Day in 2013. He was initially charged with murder, but claimed it was an accidental shooting, thinking she was a trespasser. He was found guilty of culpable homicide and received a 5-year prison sentence, plus a 3-year suspended sentence for reckless endangerment. After serving 1 year, Pistorius was released, but his verdict was later changed to murder, adding 13 years and 5 months to his prison time. He might remain in prison until 2030, but he's eligible for parole in 2023. Pistorius, known as the Blade Runner, had both legs amputated as a child. He excelled in Paralympic events, winning a gold medal in 2004. In 2012, he made history by competing in Olympic track events against non-disabled athletes. Number 2. Danny Masterson. As a child and young teenager, Danny Masterson appeared in TV shows like Jake and the Fat Man, Roseanne, and Sybil, as well as the family film Beethoven's Second. However, he became most famous for his role as the sarcastic teenage delinquent Stephen Hyde on the popular Fox series That 70s Show, which ran for 8 seasons. Following the conclusion of the series in 2006, Masterson pursued a career as a DJ and also co-starred in the Netflix sitcom The Ranch. In 2017, the Los Angeles police initiated an investigation into Masterson after 3 women filed criminal complaints against him. The allegations dated back to incidents that reportedly occurred between 2001 and 2003 when Masterson was accused of sexually assaulting these women in his Hollywood home. In June 2020, Masterson was arrested but posted bail. He later stood trial on charges of forcible rape in December 2022, which resulted in no verdict. Another trial took place in May 2023, where Masterson was convicted on 2 rape charges. During the hearing, Judge Charlene F. Olmedo sentenced him to 30 years to life in prison. Number 1. William Hayden. William Michael Hayden is a former American gunsmith, television personality, U.S. Marine, and former gun shop owner. From 2011 to 2014, the Discovery Channel had a successful reality TV show called Sons of Guns. The show followed the daily operations of Red Jacket, a firearms store in Louisiana, and its owner, William Hayden, who was a central figure in many episodes. In 2014, just as Sons of Guns was coming to an end, Hayden was detained on suspicion of multiple counts of sexual assault against a child. The accuser claimed that Hayden sexually assaulted her multiple times in his truck and at his house between the years 2013 and 2014, when she was 11 and 12. Another woman testified during the trial to describe Hayden's 2 sexual assaults on her when she was 12 and 13 years old in the early 1990s. When Hayden's daughter accused him of sexual assault, he was also charged with another crime. Hayden was found guilty of forcible and aggravated rape in 2017 and received 2 concurrent life sentences, plus an additional 40 years in prison for all of those sex crimes against minors. In another proceeding later in 2017, a judge handed down a 3rd life sentence. We appreciate you for watching the entire video. To stay updated with more high-quality content, please consider subscribing to our channel.